Have you ever heard stories so incredible they sound like they're straight out of a movie? Well, today we are diving into the life of Jesus Christ, a figure whose reputation for performing miracles has echoed through history for over 2,000 years. These aren't just simple tricks, they're profound events that reveal a power beyond our understanding. So, grab a seat, and let's explore 5 of his most astonishing miracles. Imagine being at a wedding in Cana. The party's in full swing, but then, disaster strikes. They've run out of wine. Instead of letting the celebration end, Jesus steps in. He instructs the servants to fill 6 large stone jars with water. And in an instant, that water becomes the finest wine the guests have ever tasted. This wasn't just about saving a party, it was his first public miracle, showing his ability to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. Next, picture a man who had lived his entire life in darkness, born blind. People debated why he was born this way, but Jesus saw an opportunity for something amazing. He made a bit of mud, applied it to the man's eyes, and told him to wash in the pool of Siloam. The man did as he was told, and for the first time in his life, he could see. This miracle wasn't just about restoring sight, it was about bringing light into a world of darkness and showing his power over physical limitations. Now, let's join Jesus and his disciples on a boat, crossing the Sea of Galilee. A furious storm suddenly kicks up, and these experienced fishermen are terrified, certain they're about to drown. But Jesus is calmly sleeping. When they wake him in a panic, he simply stands up, rebukes the wind and the waves, and says, "Peace, be still." Instantly, the raging sea becomes completely calm. His disciples were left in awe, realizing he had authority over the very forces of nature. Think about being in a huge crowd, maybe 5,000 men, not even counting women and children. Everyone's hungry, but all they have are 5 small loaves of bread and 2 fish. It's an impossible situation. Yet, Jesus takes this meager meal, gives thanks, and starts distributing it. And miraculously, there's not just enough for everyone. There are 12 baskets of leftovers. This incredible act showed that with him, a little can become more than enough to provide for everyone. Perhaps the most breathtaking miracle of all is the story of his friend, Lazarus. He had been dead and buried for 4 days. When Jesus arrives, he goes to the tomb and calls out in a loud voice, "Lazarus, come out." And to everyone's amazement, the man who was dead walks out of the tomb, still wrapped in his burial cloths. This powerful event demonstrated Jesus' ultimate authority, power over life and death itself. These miracles all point to the greatest one of all, his own resurrection. After being crucified, Jesus rose from the dead 3 days later, conquering death and offering hope for all humanity. His miracles weren't just displays of power, they were signs of love, compassion, and a promise of new life. Thanks